This is R.D. Sharma solution, class 11, chapter 29, limits. Exercise is 29.7. Now here the questions are based on trigonometric limits. So there are around 60 questions here, and different editions may have different questions. So we have a few 3-4 NCERT questions also. So first question is sine 3x by 5x. We have certain theorems which we and direct identities we have proved. For example, sine theta by theta, limit theta tends to 0 is equal to 1. So sine 3x by 5x, this is sine 3x, and we divide it by 3x, so we have to multiply it by 3x. Then we have this 5x, so this is 5x. So this limit sine 3x by 3x, now you can apply the limits separately also. So this x get cancelled, so it is a constant, so limit doesn't work here, it will remain as a constant, so it will be 3 by 5. And about limit sine 3x by 3x, and this is sine theta by theta equals 1, so this is going to be 1, so 3 by 5 into 1. This is question number 2. So theta, always in all these discussions we had, theta will be in radians, but here it is given theta specifically as x degree it is given, right? So all the formulas which we have seen were in radians is true only for radians. So limit x tends to 0, sine x degree. Now let us convert this x degree to first radians. Okay, degree to radians. So how do we do this? Pi radian is equal to 180 degree. This we know. Okay. So in order to convert this degree into radian, we will multiply it by pi by 180. So this is sine pi by 180 and x. So we have to have this pi by 180x in the denominator. So I am just having this x and this pi by 180 here. Now pi by 180 we have to multiply also because we have by ourselves introduced it. So just so this is now sine theta, take this as whole as theta, sine theta by theta. So limit sine theta by theta. So sine theta by theta is 1. Okay. So x tends to 0, that means pi by 180 into x tends to 0 because pi by 180 is a constant. It doesn't affect it here. Okay. So this whole sine theta by theta is equal to 1, and this is pi by 180. Question number 3 here. So we have limit x tends to 0, x square by sine x square. So if x is tending to 0, so x square will also be tending to 0. So just take this as theta. Okay. Let theta be x square. So we are taking x square. So x tends to 0, x square tends to 0. So limit x tends to 0. Now take this x square as theta. So this will be theta by sine theta. And we know sine theta by theta, you can write it as 1 by sine theta by theta. Okay, because theta by sine theta by theta equals 1. So limit theta tends to 0, theta by sin theta, we will always write or assume it to be written as limit theta tends to 0, and this is sine theta by theta in the denominator. Okay, so we have this as 1. This is question number 4. Sin x cos x by 3x, limit x tends to 0. So let us take them separately. Okay. So how to take this? Sin x by x, and this cos x is also there. So sin x by x, we have cos x. So cos x, now 1 by 3 you can take outside. So limit x tends to 0. This is limit x tends to 0. Now applying separately. This is constant, it doesn't affect. Limit x tends to 0, cos 0 is what? 1. is 1. Sin x by x, sin x by x, x tends to 0 is going to be 1. So 1 by 3 into 1 into 1, that is going to be 1 by 3. Now the next question is question number 5. 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x by x. So first time it will look somewhat tricky, but it is not, because if you know the formula of sin 3 theta, sin 3x, 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x, this is sin 3a. This formula is sin 3x. You can just write it as sin 3x by x. It will be sin 3x. You can write 3x here. So sin 3x by x. So now you have to make it as 3x, because we need sin theta by theta. You just have 3 in the denominator because we have introduced it. We have to multiply it in the numerator also in order to cancel it out. So just limit x tends to 0. So now limit for the constant, it doesn't work because it will be constant only. There is no x. So we have 3. And then the limit x tends to 0, sin 3x by 3x is 1. 3 will come. Question number 6 it is. So we have limit x tends to 0, tan 8x by sin 2x. So first thing is, what is tan theta by theta? So limit x tends to 0, tan theta by theta is 1. Limit x tends to 0, sin theta by theta is 1. Okay. So sin theta by theta we have already seen. Here you have to apply tan theta by theta equals 1. So we'll apply both of these here. In order to get this, we need to have 8x. So tan 8x, so denominator you need 8x. So somewhere multiply the numerator by 8x. Now we have this sin 2x. The numerator multiplied by 2x. So denominator also you have 2x. This in the previous question also I showed you this theta by sin theta. You can just keep it like 1 by sin theta by theta. Theta is going to be 1. It doesn't affect here because it is only 1. So tan 8x by 8x. Now apply the limit. X tends to 0. Here also apply the limit. X tends to 0. So you don't have to apply a limit here because x gets cancelled. 8 by 2, 2 4s are 8. So 4 will come. So this is 4 only, because this is going tan 8x by 8x is 1, and limit x tends to 0, 2x by sin 2x, sin 2x by 2x is going to be 1. So 4 is going to come. Now this is question number 7. Tan mx by tan nx. So this is exactly like the 6th question. Only 8 has been replaced by m and 2 is replaced by n. Same thing. The same thing we are going to do. Tan mx by mx and mx multiply. Now tan nx, and you have nx. So you have this nx. So this is limit, and x tends to 0. X tends to 0. Here also x tends to 0. So tan theta by theta and tan theta by theta, it is going to be 1 1. And this x gets cancelled, m by n. So m by n will come. Question number 8. So here you have limit x tends to 0, sin 5x by tan 3x. Okay. So this sin x by x is 1 and tan x by x is equals 1. Just remember that. So sin 5x and by 5x, and here you have 5x in the numerator. Then this is tan 3x, so you have to take it in the numerator. 3x is also 3x. Limit here, x tends to 0. Here also x tends to 0. You can apply here, it doesn't matter because x gets cancelled, it is a constant, 5 by 3 will come. So 5 by 3, only this will come because others will be 1. With the limit applied, it will be 1. So it will be 5 by 3. Question number 9 it is, limit x tends to 0, sin x to the power n by x to the power n. Now if you apply this x tends to 0 here, sine 0 to the power n, it's going to be sine 0, and denominator also 0 to the power n, that is 0. So sine 0 by 0, it is of the form 0 by 0. So here we have to do that thing which makes us solve this. So let us take y as x to the power n. We can take any alphabet. You can take t or whichever you want. So y equals x to the power n. So if x tends to 0, this x tends to the power n will be 0. 0 to the power n is 0. So y will be tending to 0. So x is tending to 0 in case of y equals x to the power n. Y tends to 0 also. So apply this limit, y tends to 0. Now you have sin y by y. Now you know sin x by x is equal to 1, so sin y by sin y by y will also be 1. So this is going to be 1. Now this is question number 10. Here it's being said, limit x tends to 0, 7x cos x minus 3 sin x by 4x plus 10x. So what are we going to do here? First thing is, see, first of all let us divide it. Okay, divide it by x, all, numerator denominator. We have 7x cos x minus 3 sin x by 4x plus 10x. So first we'll have this, we have x, so let us eliminate this x first. So let us take x common and divide numerator denominator by x, that you can do. So you have 7 cos x minus 3 sin x by x. I am taking x common here. Here also you have x common, so you have 4 plus 10x. So you can divide both numerator denominator by x, or you can take x common. X gets cancelled. Now with this, if you apply the limit, you are applying limit to all the terms. Limit x tends to 0. Here also limit x tends to 0. Constant doesn't matter. Limit x tends to 4 I am not applying. And here I am applying limit x tends to 0. If you see here, this is 7 cos x, 7 will come outside. Cos x will be what? Cos 0 is 1. So it will be 1. Minus 3. Sin x by sin x is also 1. Sin x by x is also 1. And we have 4 minus, this is 10x by x, also 1. So 7 minus 3 by 4 it is. 4 by 5. 4 plus 1, 5. Question number 11 it is. So cos ax minus cos bx by cos cx minus cos dx. So how are we going to solve this? If you apply x tends to 0, that is cos ax cos 0. So 0 minus 0 by 0 minus 0, that is 0 by 0. So that is going to be 0 by 0, and we have to do something else here. So just open with this formula. You have to remember cos c minus cos d is 2 minus 2 sin c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. So here ax and bx are c and d in the numerator, also in the denominator. Denominator c as cx and d as dx. So minus 2 sin ax plus bx by 2 minus sin ax minus b by dx by 2. Similarly denominator minus 2 and cancel. Okay. So we have here one of the because there are 4 terms, numerator 2, denominator 2. So I am taking one of the terms, sin ax plus bx by 2. Okay. Now let us divide this by ax plus bx by 2. So one of these I am taking, others you will understand. So sin ax plus bx by 2, in denominator you have ax plus bx by 2. Now you have to multiply ax plus bx by 2, because ax plus bx by 2 we have ourselves introduced. Now what is this term? Sin theta by theta type of term. So if you apply limit x tends to 0, it will be sin 0 by 0, and when you apply the limit, it's going to be what? It's going to be 1. So only ax plus bx by 2 will come. So ax plus bx by 2 will come here. Similarly here, sin ax minus bx by 2. Same thing here. So only ax minus bx by 2 will come. Okay, sin ax minus bx by 2 divided by ax minus bx by 2 multiplied by ax minus bx by 2. So only ax minus bx by 2 will come. Similarly, in the denominator also, if you see cx, same thing. I am just writing the final result. So cx plus dx by 2 plus dx by 2, and then we have cx minus dx by 2. Cx plus dx by 2 and cx minus dx by 2. Okay. So this is xx, you can just take out, or you divide everything by x. X I am just taking out from numerator denominator. X square will come. Similarly, x square from the denominator, x square gets cancelled. So now 2 also you can cancel because they are similar. 2 to the 4, 2 to the 4. Now you can cancel. So a plus b in the numerator, a minus b in the numerator, a square minus b square, a plus b, a minus b. And denominator you have c plus d, c minus d, c square minus d square will come. Okay. So a square plus b, a square minus b square, c square minus d square. This is going to come. This is question number 12. So you have 10 square 3x by x square. So when we have this, you can just write this 10 square 3x as 10x into 10 3x into 10 3x. And for x square, you can write x into x. You can write 10 3x and 10 3x and divided by x. X square, I'm writing it as xx. So 10 3x by 3x by 3x and 10 3x by, again you have to put 3. We have 3 for 1, 3 for another one. 3 to 3 will come in the numerator. So when you apply limit x tends to 0, 10 3x by 3x, 10 theta by theta is 1. Second one is also 1, and 3 into 3 is 9. So 9 is going to be the final answer. Okay, now there are, as I said, 60 questions, so you have to be tuned for the coming questions, answers, because NCERT questions are coming later part. That is around 49 to 58 and 60 questions is NCERT. That is what we are going to do in the coming sessions. Thank you so much.